What is up, guys? Today host Necesito here, and this video is gonna be kind of different. It's gonna be a story time. Now, this thing is actually still going on at my school as we speak right now, right? But the thing is, it's so creepy and so scary, man. Okay, so first of all, right? On my school, right? So there's this guy called the Masked Man. He's like on Instagram, right? And like I'm gonna try to put a screenshot up here. I mean, I don't have Instagram, so I don't know if this is him or not. Like, it could be him, it could not be him, I don't know. But anyways, so there's this dude, right? He's been like messaging people like creepy stuff on Instagram, right, from my school. He's like saying stuff like, "I see you," and like, "Oh, I know where you are," and stuff. But like, it's not just any random troll, right? Because not only does he message "I see you" and stuff, like, now everybody can do that. He actually tells them where they are, tells them their address, and I heard that one time he even sent somebody a picture of themselves, and another time they actually sent them a list of their family members' names and got it all right. Like, this whole thing is just really creepy. Now, luckily, it hasn't happened to me because it seems to only be happening to kids who have Instagram, right? And now some of you might just be thinking, oh, it's just some kids from school that hang out with a lot of people and like know their families, right? And they're just messaging them. And that's the same thing a lot of people thought at the beginning. Until something happened where the police had to get involved, right? So, the same day that, not everything started going down, but the same day that more people started getting friend requests from, more people started getting messages, more people started getting stalked, the day a lot more started happening is the same day that somebody was actually outside of the school parking lot, right? So somebody was outside of the school parking lot, and a lot of people say it's the Masked Man, right? The unknown man behind the mask, or behind the mask, whatever. So it's either just a coincidence or, but I think there's something larger to this, right? And a lot of people might be like still thinking, oh, maybe it's just a student and it was a coincidence, right? Well, it's actually kind of confirmed that it's a student and somebody else, because the Masked Man has told them that, at least I think so, has told them that he's working with somebody from our school, from my grade, right, to like help him. And then he's also like, each time somebody sees him, right, because like normally they say that he's like wearing a black hoodie or something, right, and that there's always a tall one that looks like an adult, and one that's like kind of looks like a 7th grader just like us. He's like a bit shorter. So yeah, it's really creepy stuff, and so we don't know if that's 7th graders from our school, if maybe he's just like a short person, I don't know. But he's also been like saying some really creepy stuff, like some threats to the school. Like, he's been like, from my friend told me that he got messaged by the Masked Man saying something like, the survival games begin, and like one time they roasted the Masked Man, right? And then what's it called? He sent him a message saying stop laughing because he was laughing. Bro, it's just so freaking scary. I'm glad nothing has happened to me, but the thing is, I think last year, some people say it started going down since last year, like very small amount of people. But I remember I was in technology class, right, and one of my friends that is like currently being stalked, I remember this legit happened. So we were in technology class, right? What do I keep saying, right? We were in technology class, and I remember we were doing a Google Slides presentation. Out of nowhere, we get hacked, right? And it says, "I'm outside your school window," and me and my friend, I'm not gonna mention their names, so I'm just gonna name one K and one M. I probably already mentioned one of the names, but that's their nickname, not the real name. So K and M, right? We both like went out, tried to look outside the window. There was like nobody there, bro. It was so freaking creepy. And then so yeah, that's pretty much it to the story. If you guys like these type of stories, I'm gonna do more. I have a lot of stuff to tell, and this story is actually true. Like, the police did actually get involved. And my cousin was sending Snapchats about it. Unfortunately, I'm dumb, so I forgot to record those Snapchats, right? But yeah. So it's been a long time since I recorded that audio. So much so that new stuff has been going down with the whole Masked Man situation that I want to talk to you guys about. So, number one, I got into the Scream TV show, right? I finished season 1 and season 2. And what he's doing right now, right? What the Masked Man is doing right now is exactly what the killer is doing in the Scream TV show. They have a person who goes to our school, right? Helping them out. Because normally, again, as I'm pretty sure I said before, whenever people see him, there's always like one tall one and one shorter one that's like from the 7th grade or so, right? So, somebody's helping him out. Also, we found out that the Masked Man has been sort of shifting us into roles. He gave, from the Scream TV show, he gave my friend Ethan the role of this girl named Emma, who's pretty much the one that caused the whole thing, like, the killer from the Scream TV shows, like, it ends with you and stuff like that. And that's what's been happening now, too. He gave me the role of my favorite character, Noah, which luckily doesn't die, but that's only because he's been getting, because he got saved at last minute, so, yeah. Also, again, we were doing a Google Slides presentation, for literacy class, and I always have, like, full access to, like, the Google Slide, like, I can edit, I can do this stuff, but, one day, I came in, right? I got my computer, I went on the Google Slide, it said you can only view. I went on my slide and it said death is coming. I'm watching, right? Really creepy. We reported it to the office, right? And here's the really creepy part. We reported it to the office, so my friend Ethan and this other girl, they had to take, my bad, not we. They had to take the computer to the office, right? And as soon as they left, the thing got deleted. And it said it got deleted by that one girl who went out with my friend Ethan to, like, go to the office and stuff. It said it got deleted by her computer. Yeah, at the moment when it got deleted, there was nobody near her computer, which really freaking creepy. Also, another thing that's been going down is that, the clown thing, right? I think that the clown thing and the Masked Man thing are connected, because around the time the clowns started popping up was the same time that the Masked Man made it so like he stopped texting as much, right? And here's where it gets really creepy. My friend Ethan asked the Masked Man if he had anything to do with the whole clown shit, right? And he says the Masked Man just replied with a smiley face. But here's even where it gets even creepier. So again, like I told you guys, I'm in the role of Noah, which means that the killer doesn't interact with him that much, but he does still want to do harm to him, and Noah's pretty much the one that's trying to figure everything out. So it's my personal theory that the Masked Man and these clowns are connected in a way, and the way that they're connected is that everybody's afraid of the clowns, right? And almost everybody says they're going to be staying home, and it's harder to follow somebody around when they have a mask, they have a costume, and a lot of people have the same stuff as they do. Plus, they're all out in different places. You never know where the other person's gonna be. So I'm thinking in this way, he created the whole clown scandal, right? He had he blackmailed, paid, or something to a few people to dress up as clowns, and then eventually he knew it was gonna spread all over. So now people are afraid of the clowns, and since he stopped texting them, they're not afraid of him anymore. So that on Halloween, that's when he's gonna make his move. Talking about that, my friend Ethan says that the Masked Man sends him a message saying something like, you and your friends are gonna see me on Halloween. And talking about that, now we know that the Masked Man is violent since, few reasons, right? So first one, I'm not gonna go into detail, but yeah, we've seen the Masked Man. We've seen him actually, like, with the whole hoodie thing going on. Like, I told you he was, like, wearing a black sweater. So we saw him, right? And we saw him wearing the mask too, right? Like, people have seen him. I've seen him, like, one time too, right? And the thing is, he's so clever to the point where he's really manipulative, So what he does is he gives my friend Ethan too much information. Like, he tells him who he's gonna text at night and stuff. So that way he's like, bro, the masked man's gonna text you. And so people are thinking it's him now. And he also picked with a group of people who are most interested in the Scream TV show. So people think it's us. Like, they're legit some people who think it's me too. And he also gets too close to the school to the point where if you call 911, he's pretty much just gonna go over there and shank you at this point. And I realized I got off topic. No wait, so my friend, he says he saw the masked man actually carrying a weapon near the woods. And yeah, so that's pretty much all the updates we have for now, or pretty much everything I can reveal. So it's kind of weird since Noah from the Scream TV show has like a podcast talking about the killer and stuff, and we think it might be and stuff like that. And that's kind of what I'm doing right now, in a way. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.